never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
There we go. We're live. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? How's everybody doing on this amazing Thursday morning, March 12th? Today we have Sean with me, and hopefully we'll have NITHIN coming up very soon. Just so you guys know, Joe is doing very well. He's just in the background taking some phone calls for the show. So that's what he's doing right now. So we are running the show this morning. We'll go for about an hour, answer your guys' questions, go over the Yankee lineup, and then talk about whatever else is hot, probably the WBC too, as well. And, but let's get on to some promotional stuff first. So first, of course, I'd like to shout out Charles. Charles from the chat. Apparently he wasn't feeling very well. So we hope that you feel better, Charles, with whatever is bothering you, or if you're sick, please take care of yourself. Do the right things, drink water, rest, and please recover soon. Thank you very much. We always hope that you're doing well. And the same goes for everybody. We hope everybody's doing well this morning, whether you're in the chat, whether you're just listening, whether you're in the email. We always appreciate all of our viewers. So we hope you feel better, Charles. That's number one. And then I'd like to always promote tonight. Oh, okay. I'd like to promote Chef Nick, the Chef Nick Entertainment show tonight. That will be on World Sports Mania Entertainment. Please like and subscribe over to that channel. That channel, I believe, is 5 subscribers away from 50. And according to YouTube rules, you cannot do a live stream on a channel without 50 subscribers. So you need a minimum of 50. So it's very, very important that everybody here please go and subscribe over to World Mania Sports Entertainment. And I will put the link in the chat very soon. But please go subscribe to that channel, because a lot of our entertainment shows, a lot of those WBC games that we've been doing and that we will be doing tomorrow, which I'll get to in a moment, will be on that channel, World Sports Mania Entertainment. So please go subscribe over to that channel as well, so that we can start doing individual live streams and other things as well. Also, our midnight show, which is now at 11 p.m., will be on that channel too. So please, guys, subscribe over to, once again, I'll say it, World Sports Mania Entertainment. How do you remember things? By saying it multiple times. So there you go. You guys should remember it by now. I'll say it one more time. World Sports Mania Entertainment. There you go. All right. Before I get to you, Sean, I know you've been waiting there patiently, so thank you. I want to also promote tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, our Team USA game, of course, will be broadcasted on World Sports Mania Entertainment as well as YankeeMania. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m., we have Team USA against Team Canada in the World Baseball Classic quarterfinal. And, you guys do not want to miss that. You don't want to miss that. That's going to be a very, very, very great game. Hopefully USA wins, but we're going to be fair and even to both teams. Obviously, everybody remembers what happened in the Four Nations tournament with the hockey the last 2 years ago, 2024. That was an amazing tournament. We're not going to see brawls. We're not going to see fights, but we'll see live baseball action. So please come on by tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for USA versus Team Canada, World Baseball Classic quarterfinal game. And we will also keep you guys updated on some of the scoreboard updates from spring training, as well as other WBC scoreboard updates. And what else? I got Joe texting me for the... Give me a second, Joe. Give me a second. I got John the Beagle Dad here. Apparently, he's a new member So thank you, John, the Beagle Dad, for becoming a new member of the channel. Thank you very much. I was gonna get right to that after I promoted those other things. So now that we have that out of the way, we can get to the Yankees starting lineup for today's game, and I will introduce Sean by having him give us his thoughts on the lineup. So today the Yankees play at the Tigers spring training facility. There is no broadcast, so unfortunately we will not be bringing you guys today's game. But here's the lineup. So we have leading off and playing first base is Ben Rice. Batting second, playing left field is Jason Dominguez. Batting third and catching is JC Escara. Batting cleanup, playing third base is Paul Dijon Mustard. Batting fifth, playing center field is Spencer Jones. Batting sixth, playing shortstop is Matt Schumann. Batting seventh, DHing is Seth Brown. Batting eighth, playing second base is George Lombard Jr. And batting ninth, playing right field is Young Quill Fernandez. And on the mound for the Yankees will be Will Warren. So, Sean, give us your thoughts.
I mean, it's a pretty good lineup, but it almost sounds like, a scene for Clue, a little detective whodunit game. You got DeJong, Colonel Mustard, some of the other names. But no, I mean, I'm glad I'm glad we got a good lineup. And then Will Warren, unfortunately, we won't have broadcast feed for the game because MLB likes to play stupid games during spring training. We want baseball, but and but it's gonna be good for the Yankees. I'm looking forward to seeing Spencer Jones and a lot of different things. And Will Warren, guys, a lot of people, we gave Warren a hard time last season, but man, he was reliable. I mean, 33 starts, rookie year, 170 something strikeouts. And then it was crazy. 160 plus innings. He was reliable all the way, all season long for us. And now, instead of nibbling, he's going to be attacking the strike zone. That's what he's been doing. More attacking the strike zone. So that, you know what? That means it's going to be improvement. And I want to see a pitcher attack the strike zone. But also, I want to shout out Charles. Hope you feel well. Get better soon. But we're praying for you. And then tonight, guys, come back here tonight. Well, we're gonna have the live show with Chef Nick, the beautiful Katarina Michio, and our godfather, the godfather of the show, Joseph Mingoya. And it's 8 p.m. tonight. And then they're gonna do holiday recipes on all different holidays that are coming up. Maybe some focus on St. Patty's Day. And then, tomorrow night, USA versus Canada in the World Baseball Classic quarterfinals. Are you excited for that, Evan?
Yes, I am. I'm very excited, Sean. Very, very excited for that game. Team Canada, some of them are very underrated players they have on that team there. So very looking forward. I think. Oh no, that's not. No, I don't know. I got to look up their team, but I know they have some good.
They got the Naylor Bros.
The Nail, yeah, that's right.
They got a few others, but they also have,
I believe,
Jameson Taillon.
That's right. He is on that
Yep,
team.
and he's gonna be facing us, the ex-Yankee, Jameson Taillon. But also James Paxton's on that team.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a few others on
They
there.
got Tyler O'Neill.
Mm-hmm.
They got Abraham Toro, Bo Naylor, Edouard Julien, who's on the Twins, I believe.
Yeah.
So they got a pretty good underrated team there, Team Canada.
Yeah, but baseball's not their sport. Hockey is.
Oh yeah.
According to Canadians. But no, I mean, but it's gonna be fun. It's a rivalry with our neighbors from the north. It's gonna be good. And then you got Team Italy versus Puerto Rico, and Italy's been on this run they've been on. It's amazing. And then hey, shout out to the Pasquatch, Benny Pascantino. 3-homer game last night. first in World Baseball Classic competition history. So, shout out, hey, and his first one ever professionally.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's amazing. Some of these guys, it's their first time participating in the WBC, and they just
Mm-hmm.
feel comfortable. They feel right at home playing for their countries.
Yeah.
It's really amazing to see, as well as Jack Caglione too, the guy who
Mm-hmm.
came up from the Royal last year. He came up from their AAA system with the Royals, and he's doing very well too. And I think Italy can definitely make the finals for sure. But you got
Oh,
Japan as well. You got Dominican Republic. You never know, Canada, and then obviously
Korea,
the US too. But it's going to be very competitive, and
and I think Korea's in there too, right?
Korea is in there. Yes, Korea is playing Puerto Rico. So very, very excited for all
I
those
thought
games
it.
coming up.
Oh, okay. So what are all the matchups? Because I thought it was Italy and Puerto Rico.
Oh, let's see. So you got Korea versus Dominican Republic tomorrow night at 6:30, and then obviously USA versus Canada. And
Mm-hmm.
then on Saturday, you're right, Puerto Rico against Italy because they changed the. All right, and then you got Venezuela versus Japan on Saturday night at 9 o'clock,
Ooh,
which is going to be good.
Ben Venezuela they've been sneaky good though.
Yes, yes, they definitely have. Um, very excited for all those games. Good morning to Richard. What's up, Richard? Good morning. Thank you for always being active in the chat. I just want to give a shout out to Sean, Chef Nick, Joe, and Jason last night for doing a wonderful job with the Yankees against the Blue Jays play-by-play. While Ken, which we have Ken here, was bowling last night. Hope you shot well, Ken, last night. And great job to you guys. You guys did a fantastic job. And for the Yankees, too, that was a good win. I was really impressed from what I saw with Cam Schlittler last night, controlling the zone, throwing over 100, throwing cutters, changeups, fastballs, curveballs. I mean, he was pretty much giving these hitters a very hard time because they were always off balance. They didn't know which pitch was coming. And then, oh my goodness, I can't even tell you how impressed I was with Carlos Legranje, the kid from our minor league system, comes in there. I didn't even know he could throw over 100, but he comes in there, he throws easy money right down the Johnson. Really, every time it's like either a fastball, changeup, whatever he throws, it's always going to be in there for a strike. And I was very, very impressed with his control and his command out there. I believe it was one of the first few times we saw him with ERC as well. But that was
Yeah.
very, very impressive, Sean.
Yeah, no, it was impressive, and it was something to watch because it was like, man, keep throwing strikes. But yeah, the he did really well, and I like though. I mean, it shows that they're stretching him out as a starter, and not a really. Because I mean, you look at it. Will Warren did almost 4 innings, or not Will Warren, but Cam did almost 4 innings. He dominated. Then they had a reliever in between, um, and then
Castro.
yeah, Castro. He did all right. Then they bring in Carlos Lagrange. But that, how do you pronounce his last name? Um, but yeah, he was. Oh, I mean, his changeup was like 93 miles an hour, 94, and but it's fastball, man, and that cutter, that four seamer, and that cutter, and yeah, it was just he was dominating. But we gotta give a shout out to Big Giancarlo Stanton.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 2 homers, but it was like easy swing, boom.
I know it's so easy for him to just, once he makes contact, the ball is gone. I
Yeah,
believe on the first home run, that was a curveball that just sailed into the middle of the zone. He crushed it. And then obviously the second home run, which I thought was more impressive, he took an outside fastball and just took it the other way into right
yeah.
center field for a home run, too. Always good to see with Stanton, too.
Oh yeah, and I mean if he's there most of the season and he's hitting homers, doubles, even some rocket singles up the gap, and he brings an RBI machine, he'll be definitely a great asset. I mean we know he can't run, but You just look at it and you're like, hey, as long as he makes production and he's a presence in that lineup, I'm happy with Big G.
Right. What I need Stanton to do is just, don't go down 1, 2, 3. Have good at bats, because as
Yeah.
long as you have good at bats, you can still be productive in our lineup. Right. You got Aaron Judge hitting in front of you, Cody Bellinger as well, and then you have good guys behind you too. You could have Jazz Chisholm Jr. You could have guys like Ben Rice, possibly Dominguez, Jones, Caballero. So, you have to just do your job in this lineup. And now that we have a better balance of players, I believe, on this team, righties, lefties, they can match up better with pitchers. And that, because Stanton is our DH, I really think that he just needs to go out there and just do his job, right? Don't try to overthink it. Just see the ball, hit ball, like you said, Sean. See ball, hit ball, and then see ball, smoke ball. That was
Mm-hmm.
a good saying too. So that's what Stanton needs to do, right? Just
Oh yeah.
we know he's going to strike out. We know he's going to do that. But as long as he just works good at bats, and you could tell too once Stanton is in the groove, because he notices a lot of off-speed pitches that may be off the plate. He can definitely identify which pitch could be coming. If the pitch is just off the corner and he takes it, that's a good sign. That's a good sign for Stanton.
Oh, yeah.
He's seeing the ball well, and you just could see when he's on. He goes through these up and down, consistent, inconsistent spurts, but you can pretty much tell that once Stanton is in a groove, it's going to be very hard to work around this lineup with
Oh
some of the
yeah.
guys we have.
And then a lot of these guys, if they take that gap to gap hitting, inside out ball, as Jeter would say, and he did it. The inside out the ball, you're gonna make a lot of good. You're gonna find a lot of good luck. You're gonna miss a lot of gloves. And then you're gonna have a lot of production. And a lot of these players, they're good. I mean, Ben Rice, looking solid. There was another thing we were gonna have this discussion debate, because it came up with Fireside Yankees, where they were saying, "What about Ben Rice being a leadoff candidate?" But then the problem is you'd have to have Judge batting second, which most likely he'll probably be anyway. But it's kind of like,
Mhm.
because Boone loves the righty lefty, and I like that too, because you want to avoid lanes for pitching. For the opposing manager to put in,
Mhm.
righty lefty. He avoids
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no, for
Three
sure.
lefties in a row or three righties. But either way, I mean, I just want to see if they're stuck on Trent Grisham being lit off, which they've done a lot of him leading off when he's in the games. If he really struggles or he gets cold, don't hesitate to try someone else and find a spark, because you need a guy that can be a spark plug at the leadoff spot.
Oh, I totally agree with you. Were you going to say something else?
You need a guy that can make contact. Is a dead red, and that was part of the thing with Ben Rice. He is a guy that can hit a lot of red fastballs, but he
Yeah.
also, he hits some pitches. The problem is if he gets in free swing mode and he's trying to lift it over the fence, he can
Mhm.
get, out of his groove. But if he can just focus on being gap to gap guy, he can make a lot of damage.
Yeah, I like Ben Rice. I really do. But I want him in the cleanup spot. I don't want him batting leadoff. I think he'll
Yeah.
be great as a leadoff hitter. But honestly, with his production and his RBIs, the way that he makes contact and he hits the ball hard, you can really, get a lot of RBIs out of him if you just let him hit fourth, or maybe even
Or
potentially lower in the lineup.
yeah, or you can have him fifth right behind Stanton. He showed last year that he's not intimidated hitting behind the big guys or hitting in
Right.
between. And, you got Cody Bellinger, who's that protection between Judge and Stanton. But Jazz Chisholm, he tends to go into that whole free swing mode, and then that kind of affects things. And nothing
Yeah.
against Jazz Chisholm, but I wouldn't mind having Ben Rice and then Jazz. You figure it out, but
Well,
you.
that's the great thing too. Is like if you have a lefty on the mound, you can hit Stanton cleanup, and if you have a
Mhm.
righty on the mound, then you can hit Ben Rice cleanup. There's
Yeah.
different things that you can do now.
Oh yeah, I mean, if Stan's hitting fifth, I'm not too bad. I just like having as long as he's fourth or fifth, you don't need him down in the bottom of the lineup because he's a big presence.
Yeah. Richard here. He says, Evan, when I turned on the show last night, I saw the other guy and thought it was you with about another 25 pounds. Yes, that was my twin brother, Jason, who has joined the show here as our Mets analyst and play-by-play man alongside with me. So yes, he is just, he looks the same. You know, we pretty much have the same voice, same appearances, same everything, except he is a little bit heavier. But that's okay because, you know, he's still part of the family. So
Right.
Can't kick him out, as they say.
How many teachers have y'all confused over the years?
Yeah, so elementary school, obviously, you know, K through 5. Yeah, we confused some teachers because we had the same kindergarten teacher, I believe, and then we also had a couple of other teachers slash assistants that were similar. So you know, they used to always get confused and couldn't tell us apart. And I think one time we tried switching classes to see if our teachers would recognize us, and at first they couldn't. At first they didn't recognize us, but then they finally caught on.
Yeah.
That was fun. Richard also says, guys, remember this, you can't look at last season at all. Each season is different. Toronto went from last to first. It could happen with anybody.
No, and that is important too. And yeah, and then also when Ken said when Stanton gets hot, he can carry a team by himself for a month. And then yeah, that's the thing too. And you know, and the same thing with Aaron Judge. Well, Aaron Judge can carry the team for the whole season. As he shows he's otherworldly.
Yeah.
But the problem is a lot of these players on the team, and I know kudos to Cashman for getting other veteran guys like, you know, Randall Grichuk and Paul DeJong and some of these other guys. Because a lot of these young guys, they wanted to just let Judge and Stanton carry us the whole time, or Judge, Stanton, and Soto. You know, everyone free swing, and then it was just easy. And then it made it easy where teams would pitch around Judge, and then we can get the rest of the guys out. And yeah, when Stan gets hot too, but the other guys got to step up this year and help out the big fellas. You can't just let those two juggernauts, take the whole load.
Mm-hmm. Richard says here, I remember the leadoff man sometimes gets 5 at-bats in a game, more than a guy batting fourth. Yes, but what I look at it from the RBI standpoint. You can get so many more RBIs when you have Bellinger, Judge, potentially Jazz if he's leadoff hitter, or potentially Jason Dominguez, or even Trent Grisham. I know he may not be the most likely option or the most favorite option amongst the fan base, but you know, what's the probability that the guy, you know, hitting ninth will get on base every single time that he's at bat? I think it's less than the guy who's batting leadoff or the guy who's hitting second, right? So that's, and also you can have speed too. Like if the guys from 8 and 9 get on, and that's great, then the leadoff hitter is going to have to do his job too. And, but I think Ben Rice, definitely he has the ability to steal bases too. Guys hitting behind him, I think, will definitely get him in for sure.
Yeah, and, you want a guy that is a leadoff in the Yankees lineup. They got to be able to focus and get on base in front of Aaron Judge. Because here's the thing. You get a guy on first, if they're going to intentionally walk Judge, that means they're willing to move the guy to the second base.
Mm-hmm.
Because first base is already occupied. But, it's a lot of things. But, you can't just go, oh. But you got to make sure your job is to get on base, see ball, or take as many pitches as you can if you're going to be the leadoff guy, because you want Judge the more pitches that Judge can see in the previous at bat, and he can see, okay, hey, the pitcher's off, the pitcher's on, or he's got this arsenal and that, and it's a strategy thing. But yeah, and then Richard's point, but also the 9-hitter guy, he's a table setter. So a lot of teams like to use another guy that's capable of doing leadoff and batting ninth. It's almost like having two leadoff people.
Right. Absolutely. Below says Cabby should be leading off if we are not going to start Dominguez.
Yeah,
That's
but then
insane.
the other thing is Cabby's not. Are you talking about Caballero or
Yeah, Caballero.
Oswaldo Cabrera?
Caballero, he was talking about.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, that's a good option too.
The thing is, we just need to have a consistent leadoff hitter, whoever it is. I don't want them changing the leadoff hitter unless obviously injuries happen, but I just want that guy to be consistent, everybody to be comfortable where they are. I don't want these changes, unless, of course, there's a righty on the mound, lefty, but whatever. I just want someone who's consistent there at leadoff because the best teams have the same leadoff hitter, right? They don't change their leadoff hitters.
Yeah, and then Ken's right here on this point too. People should get off.
Read it? Go ahead, read
it. People should get off of Grisham's back. Real major leaguers need 50 to 40 live at bats, or
60.
to be prepared for the regular season. Grisham has what, 25 at bats so far? Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, no, you're right, Ken. It's just, I mean, I know there's a lot of different ideas that people have for leadoff candidate, and I'm just like, you know, I mean, if they seem to be consistent, what I've seen in spring training with Grisham's going to be our leadoff guy, whether we like it or not. So I'm rooting for it, but you know, they need a contingency plan in case, God forbid, he gets hurt or something else. You know, you gotta have something.
Absolutely. Richard says, I also think looking at one player carrying a team is not as good as the team carrying the team for a month. Everybody has to chip in. It's a better situation. Of course, that's correct with any team.
Yeah, no, that's my, and then that was my point too, Richard, is that I'm saying for the rest of these guys, they need to step up and help carry the team, and not just be like, yeah, hey, Judge has got us, and you know, Stan's got us. Well, then what happens when Judge is tired comes postseason?
No, that's true. You know, Judge can't do everything. I know people say like, oh, you know, we'll give him a pass in the postseason. Regular season, he was great. But the postseason, you know, it's a different story, and pitchers are going to pitch you a little bit differently as well.
Right.
And if they, especially a team like the Blue Jays, you know, a team that sees you in the division 13 times a year, they're going to strategize and know what their weaknesses are in the lineup too. So
right, and
yeah,
and no one. And also look at this. People kept saying, "Oh, Judge chokes in the playoffs, and Judge can't hit in the playoffs. He doesn't perform." He batted 600 last season, but the problem was he was the only one batting, you know, north of 300.
Right.
Everybody
Stanton
else
didn't have
was
the
like
postseason that he usually has. Bellinger didn't have the postseason that he usually has.
right. And
These
usually
guys
in a
are not-
postseason, for success in postseason, you need 4, 5, 6, sometimes 7 guys to step up.
You need everybody. You need
you need everybody, but you know what I mean is like a few. You need a few guys having like crazy numbers, you know, not just
right. Richard also says, truth be told, the Yankees this spring look very good all around. You have to have a good feeling going into the season. No, we try not to get too excited over spring training, but you do have to take a part of it and look at it and say, okay, these are some of the positives that the team is doing. For example, situational hitting. I think the team is doing a good job of situational hitting, and they can definitely carry that over into the regular season.
Right. And then, you know, and then look at our rotation. Our rotation could be the best rotation in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that to just be a homer. I'm saying that to just look at this. Okay, we got Cole coming back. We got Rodon coming back, right? And if they can stay healthy, they're going to be assets. But then you got Fried. You got Cam. You got Heel looks back to his rookie of the year self.
Mm-hmm.
You got Will Warren, who's reliable.
Yeah.
And steady. You know, and then you got Ryan Weathers, who can be spot starter. You got Paul Blackburn. and Brian Yarbrough, and with Weathers, that's 3 swingmen in our pen that can cover if the pitcher has a hard time or a struggle.
Right. And we're at the halfway mark, so I just wanted to give you guys a little promotion update. So tonight, don't miss out on World Sports Mania Entertainment, the Chef Nick, Katharina Michio, and Joe Entertainment Show. Don't miss out on that. Chef Nick will be giving his famous recipes from his cookbook, his 20 million cookbooks that he has laying around in his kitchen area. So please, guys, don't forget to tune into that tonight. He'll be talking about St. Patrick's Day recipes, St. Joseph's recipes for Joe's Italian holidays. He'll be talking about Passover holidays for my holiday as well. So please tune into that 8 o'clock tonight on World Sports Mania Entertainment. Should be a really, really fun show, as it always is. Thank you guys very much. And then tomorrow night, don't forget that we will be doing the WBC quarterfinal game. Myself, Chef Nick, and Jason as well, between Team USA and Team Canada for the WBC quarterfinal game tomorrow night, 8 p.m. on YankeeMania and World Sports Mania Entertainment. So thank you guys very much. We appreciate all your support. And we're getting one and only NITHIN.
What's up, Nithin? What's up, Evan? What's up, John? Sorry I'm late. I have to do an important phone call.
No worries.
What's up, everyone?
you're excused.
What's up, Ken from The Ugly Truth? John, the Beagle Dad, Richard, Bill O. Shout out everyone in the chat. Mario, Katie. What's up, guys? Good morning, everyone. Obviously, Evan and Sean, great job at the opening, as always. Talk about the more Yankees and last night's streams. And, guys, tonight we have a good show for you tonight with Chef Nick and Katarina. Talk about all the recipes coming up for the holidays. And stay tuned, guys. It's going to be a fun show on the World Entertainment Show. Please subscribe there. Like Evan said earlier, you need 50 subscribers to go live over there. So I think we're 5 away from that. So, guys, please subscribe and show support for everyone here. So, and also you got the Yankees game today, play-by-play with the Yankees. I think who's calling the game? Ken, right?
So today there's actually no game because there's
no broadcast feed for the game.
Yeah, so no play-by-play today.
Okay, so there's a game tomorrow.
Yeah. But Ken made a good point though too. There's no real leadoff guy on our roster.
Yeah.
And then, but if the Yankees really wanted a true leadoff guy, he should have pulled the trigger on Nico Horner trade with the Cubs. But that didn't happen. But yeah, I mean, if they ride with Grisham, and hey, if he gives us 270 batting average, and Gold Glove defense, I'm happy with Grisham. I'm not looking for him to repeat exactly what he did last year, but a 250 to 270 from the leadoff spot. Batting average wise,
we need Grisham to not hit 220 in the last 4 games. We can't have him continue that. We need him. And
like I said, I want to see him take 5 to 6 pitches, or 6, 7 pitches, 5 to 7 plus pitches per at bat.
I think I can speak for everybody too when I say, sacrifice the home runs for a little bit more contact and batting average. I think you guys would agree with that, correct?
I agree.
And Richard is giving you some greetings there, NITHIN.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Richard. Yes, I do sleep, and yeah, definitely more contact hitting and less strikeouts. Like that's what we've been saying, and that's what they've been showing in spring. They've been doing a good job with situational hitting for the Yankees is key. So they've been doing that this spring. So I feel like they have a much different mindset. This lineup is much different. And like I said, the bench is really improved. I like the bench, and I hope Brandon Grichuk makes the team. And all these other, like I said, Seth Brown might be the odd man out here. So,
yeah.
But what's it called? You can definitely see some of these spring invitees make this team. I'm really rooting for Kennedy Corona, guys. I think he's been doing good this spring. I don't know where he's going to start, but probably in the minors. But I'm really rooting for this kid.
Yeah,
I think he's He's like a hidden. It could be a hidden gem for us here.
Yeah, I think they might start him out in Double-A,
Yeah.
get him some reps there. And then I wouldn't be surprised if you see him in the Triple-A before the season ends. But yeah, he's real good too. But Paul DeJong, he's another guy I like. Max Schumann. Um, he's that defense, man.
Yeah.
You know, but also, I think they already made up their mind with Randall Grichuk. So guys, Dominguez will definitely probably start in the minors in Triple-A. But if injuries or something happens, don't be surprised that you see Dominguez back up with the roster. And I think it will actually do him good starting in the minors. And you guys can crucify me later, but I'm telling y'all, because you get him in the minors, you get him everyday reps, he can work on batting from the right side. If he still wants to stay as a switch hitter, he's got to work on being stronger from the right side as he is with his left. Or he needs to just scrap the batting from the right side and just stick to being a left-handed hitter. He'll do a lot of damage. He'll be a star in this league. But there are stars that had to take a step back in the minors before they came back and really took off. So
Well, no, I agree with you, but I think the best opportunity for Dominguez, from what I see, is to do batting from both sides, honestly, because I know what he struggles with. I could see it whenever he's up there. He struggles with off-speed pitches sometimes. Sometimes he's late on those off-speed. He's early on those off-speed pitches. And he really needs to just work more on noticing what the ball is doing from the pitcher's release when he's hitting from the right side. And I think when he hit a home run the other day against the Phillies, that was on a fastball, of course, but, he did a good job of recognizing what that pitch was. So I think as long as he just keeps working on it from the right side, I think he'll eventually be okay. But of course, his lefty hitting side is definitely better right now. He needs to definitely work on things too. But, I think, Sean, you made a good point earlier with Spencer Jones too. Like, if Grisham isn't doing well to start the year, don't be afraid to play Spencer Jones in a couple games. Don't be afraid to play Dominguez. Don't be afraid to play Randall Grichuk. And I think those are some of the things that they have to consider, because you can't really afford to get off to a not a bad start, but you can't afford to have someone at the top of your lineup struggling like that and have that continuous pace for the teams that we're playing in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and you look at the good thing is too with Cody Bellinger, he can handle center field. He can handle actually all fields. And he doesn't lose defense over it, and you don't have to worry about telling 6'7" Aaron Judge to cover all that ground in center field and wear his body out by the season's end. And then with Randall Grichuk, I love having him as a fourth outfielder because he can cover all fields, just like Cody Bellinger can, and you can stick him anywhere in the lineup, and he's still going to produce. And he's a clutch bat. He's a veteran bat, and he's a scrappy guy. So a lot of these young cats on the Yankees team, they can learn how to be that scrappy hitter, that learn how to, and then that was kind of part of our identity that we got away with a few years ago. We got away from a few years ago.
Mm-hmm. I just see some comments here in the chat asking about WBC. Guys, there's no game until tomorrow night. Tomorrow night you have a 6:30 game, and then the 8 o'clock game, which we'll be covering here on the channel. USA against Canada tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
USA.
Who's calling that game?
That will be myself, Jason, and Chef Nick.
Okay.
Tomorrow night.
Hey guys, get ready for that. Get your popcorn ready for that. It should be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks to Italy for helping us out yesterday for letting us advance. So USA still has a shot to win the whole thing, but not in the way that we expected to. But we're still in it. So
I'm still rooting for him. But man, you gotta give credit when credit's due. Vinny Pasquantino, shout out to him. 3-homer game last night against Team Mexico. And he was crushed. And those weren't just like, a wall scraper and a wall scraper. No, they was like Deep to right field, deep to left field, second deck.
Oh yeah, no, Team Italy definitely has some bombers on that team for sure.
Oh yeah.
And they have a
Well, and
good
then all
squad.
that espresso they got.
Yeah, remember John Birdie too, former Yankee. He's on that team as well. And
Dude.
no, they have a lot of good quality players on that team.
Also, though, there was something else too. They said Adam Ottavino. That might have been the World Baseball Classic may be the last time we'll see him professionally.
Really? Yeah.
He's pitching for Team Italy, but I think he might have already announced his retirement from the major leagues. But I know it's not, or maybe whatever. But the team hasn't picked him up yet. But he is interesting. I mean, he was a good pitcher. I mean, sometimes like he did last night when he walked the bases loaded.
Yeah.
They had to,
can't do that.
Francisco had to bring in another guy. So
yeah, well, maybe Ottavino will go into the, I don't know, maybe the press box role, or maybe he will do pre-games, post-games, because he's been making some appearances on the Yes Network.
I mean, he had a good career. Yeah, and he'll be a good analyst on the team. Look at Jeff Nelson.
Oh yeah. Michael's here. Welcome, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
He said, I made it back in time from the eye doctor. Everything has been good since my cataract surgery 4 years ago. We'll go back in 6 months. Awesome, Michael. Good to hear that.
It's good news, and hope you're still feeling better from the accident, Michael. But yeah, we love having you on. Your takes are awesome.
Yeah, wishing you a speedy recovery, Mike. You're a big part of the show too. So, Richard goes with the Super Box. You never miss a baseball game, hockey game, basketball game. So you have the box that has everything. That's cool. That's so you will never miss a game. Good. That's smart, Richard. Most people do that now. A lot of people do that now.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get a Super Box.
Right. Now with all the games going to be on different platforms, you need these type of things too. I don't even know how I'm going to watch the opening night game. It's exclusively on Netflix. I don't know how I'm going to. I think it's on ESPN Plus too. Do you guys know if it's on ESPN Plus?
Which game?
It might be
Yankees Giants on opening night.
Let me see.
It's on Netflix, but I don't know if ESPN's going to have it.
Hey guys, no, it's exclusively on Netflix. Yankee opening day will not be seen anywhere else.
Only Netflix.
Only Netflix.
Wow.
And CC Sabathia is gonna be in the booth.
Oh, nice.
Hunter Pence too.
Yeah,
but at least they're gonna have people that actually know the game of baseball.
Yeah, not like I don't like talking bad about networks, but Apple TV leaves a lot to be desired. But but like I say, like I tell everybody that asks, get Netflix just get it for one day, and then you just call up and say, listen, I don't want it. And
MLB Network just added another person to the analyst group.
Who?
Eric Hosmer.
Oh,
okay.
And I like watching him play. He'll be a good analyst.
He's a great player. He was a great player too.
They should add Matt Holliday.
I know.
I like him.
Yeah. Well, you know who's making a lot more analysts too? Adam Wainwright. He does it with Fox.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's a color commentator for the second games.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job. But I think I'm just gonna get the Netflix for one day and then just call it quits.
It's like 5 something or 7. But now there's some of the home providers like T-Mobile just sent me a notification in the email that that Netflix is on them. You know, the little member perks.
I don't know if you saw this news, but Jack Curry said Ryan Yarbrough has returned to the Yankees from Team USA. Yarbrough said it was always been the plan for him to only participate in the pool play so he can get back to the Yankees and get built up for the season.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I know a lot of people were roasting Tarek Skubal for only pitching one game. But he's their ace on the Tigers. I don't mind that, and that's the hard thing with the whole WBC being right and conjoint with the spring training, because that now you got dual commitments. You got commitment to the playing for your team, for your country, whatever respective country you play for, but then you also got the commitment to the team that's paying your bills.
Mhm.
Right. But yeah, I think Yarborough, that was just going to be for a couple of games, just for pool play.
Yeah.
Obviously, he wasn't going to make any important appearances in the quarterfinals, and then past that. So,
Mhm.
Well,
good
they
thing
got
he's healthy and ready for the season.
Yep, they got enough things, and yeah. Oh, and I'm praying for a speedy recovery with Mr. Teal from Team Italy. He pulled that hammy
Yeah.
against Team USA, but he's actually a great catcher though. When you watch him play, man,
Yeah, he's a good player.
well-rounded catcher.
Watch out for the White Sox this year. White
Oh,
Sox,
yeah.
Marlins.
They got great young talent, great pitching. I mean, young pitching. And also, they got Murakami. They made some good moves. Murakami, let's see
Mhm.
how he does in his first year. They also made some good, decent, smart moves. I don't know how good they can be in the AL Central, but let's see, because the AL Central, it's always weak. Um, it seems like you always have a team that has only 80 plus wins that win the division there. So
Yeah,
if the White Sox stay healthy and everything goes right, I think they have a chance to do something. But
I think the AL Central is going to be a lot more of a surprise division.
yeah, everything has to go right though for the White Sox to make to be a good team. So,
Yeah, but I think it's going to be a 3-team fight.
yeah.
The Guardians, the Tigers, and the White Sox. I don't know about the Twins, but everything has to go right for the Twins as well. And plus, they got rid of a lot of their key pieces, so I haven't really seen what their rebuild, how they're kind of retooled after they let some of those guys go.
Right. Well, they have a experienced manager with Derek Shelton, so I think
Yeah.
that they can get some wins off him. But they went under, I think, new ownership, transferring.
New ownership,
They're
new
selling off
GM.
obviously some pieces, so we'll see how they do.
Yeah. And how do you guys feel about the NL Central? You got the Pirates, you got the Cards, you got the Reds, the Brewer. I think the Brewers are Central, right?
Brewers and the Cubs.
Yeah, Brewers.
Yeah, Brewers and Cubs.
Oh yeah, I think that the Brewers are going to go into the season as hungry as they were last year. I actually hope that they made the World Series last year, but got swept by the Dodgers. So I think they're going to come back strong. They have a similar team. They traded Caleb
Durbin.
Caleb Durbin.
Durbin to the Red Sox, obviously, but they always have a good team there. They play small ball, good pitching. They lost Freddie Peralta to the Mets, but he'll be, I think, replaced by Jacob Mizorowski, their new ace this year.
Yeah, they got a lot of young guns in that rotation.
Yeah.
And they still got King of Funk, Nestor Cortez.
Yep.
Do they?
Yep.
Okay.
One more year.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean the Brewers are gonna be easy, but I think the Reds, they're gonna be real. They're gonna be a machine out there. But and then also the Cubs. I think the Cubs are gonna play for King of the Hill.
I like Chicago. I like Chicago's team. Seiya Suzuki, shout out to him, WBC player. They always have a good roster there. Craig Counsell, second year as manager. I think that they'll do a good job again.
Yeah.
And then with the addition of Alex Bregman, their defense much better. The infield defense is be nice. Good, could be something special. Even outfield, they have a great outfield. So this team, like I said in the previous stream, I think this is a team that could potentially compete with the Dodgers if everything goes right, in my opinion. So.
Yep. Oh, we lost Joe.
I think he just had to go down working on more shows. We have about 10 minutes. We're going to go about 10 minutes more here, guys. 10
Yeah.
minutes more.
But I do. I mean, because I like to have Pete Crow Armstrong. He's going to have another fabulous year. And yeah, that infield is going to be sick. Because, I mean, you got to look. you got Nico Horner, you got Dansby Swanson, you got Alex Bregman,
So
and
yes,
then yeah, well, I thought Sia is he playing first or outfield? I forget who the first
I think he's
baseman is.
playing second.
First base for the Cubs. I think isn't it Bush something? Michael something?
Michael Bush. You're right.
Yeah, Michael Bush is their first baseman. He's actually really good too. Young guy from their farm, and then yeah, and then you got Sia Suzuki in the outfield, and yeah, they got a lot of people, and then their DH, they got a good rolling group of DH guys. Ian Happ, who still can play, man, even though injuries have kind of hampered his career. He's still a guy you do not want to run on. You do not,
Mhm.
you don't want to sleep on him.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not. But we're under 2 weeks away till opening day. Spring training is almost over, right? We're almost to that point where games are almost done, and I think everybody's just looking forward to baseball season. Obviously, we've had a lot of up and down weather. The past couple of days have been awesome. It makes you feel like it's summertime, prime time for Yankees baseball. A lot of things going on, and now it's going to be cold for the next couple of days, but that's what March is. But no, we're very excited for the start of the season. Have a lot of shows planned, a lot of things going on with the channel and the entertainment channel too. It should be very fun. Also, shout out to Charles. Charles, hope you feel better soon. Joe told me that you were under the weather, so we hope that you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, please
Hey
get better.
Ness, welcome to the stream. What's up?
Yep. What's up to Ness? Good morning to you. Yes, good point. Trent Grisham, again, like we said earlier, you can't, if things aren't going well early, you have to possibly change it quickly, because the pace that he was on last year, if he goes at that continuous pace of hitting 214, not giving you home runs or any power, then you got to switch something up quick. We have a pretty tough schedule to open up the season. Giants and the Mariners and a couple of other teams too, and we can't really resist to have our leadoff hitter, doing poorly to start the year.
Yeah. But I mean, I do like the way this team is. It's one Cashman built a more well-rounded team this year. The key is they got to play together as a team. Everyone's got to play for the team, not individual statistics, because those will come and go. But you play for the team on the front of the jersey, not the name on the back. Well, the Yankees don't wear names on the back, but you
Right.
know, and that's one thing I love about being a Yankees fan is our team.
Yeah.
They don't wear names on the back of the jerseys.
For sure. And I was thinking about this topic too, like with the WBC going on the other day. Obviously, you had Team USA made that mistake where Mark DeRosa said that he wasn't sure of the scenario and all that. Some people are also putting the blame on Aaron Judge too, and I kind of say I have to agree with that, because at the end of the day, you're the captain, right? You should know everything that's going on with the manager, with the assistant coaches too. If you didn't realize what the scenario was, it really didn't matter. You should have to step up and say something, because those players that were sitting, you didn't just have one or two guys out. You had pretty much half of the starting lineup was pretty much not in the game to start the game. So
no, I mean I would put it on Mark DeRosa, but I'd also put it on the whole team. Because it wasn't just Aaron Judge wasn't, but the whole team looked flat. They came out looking flat, like, hey, we're going anyways. So, but Italy came to play, and guess what? That's just how the cookie rolls sometimes. Is you got to play, and as a player on the field, once you cross that foul line, you got to have your head in the game. But what happens between those foul lines, that's on you. As a player, that's on you. As a team, as you guys play together. And Judge wasn't the only one that wasn't, playing to his but yeah, you had Harper sitting, you had a lot of other guys, but but you got to give credit to when credit's due, and You know, Team Italy, they came to play. They played as a team. They won.
For
You
sure.
know, there was that error on that pitcher. He threw that would been double play. Can't assume it, but you know, he threw it into left field or center field, and you can't do that. You give your team extra outs, a team that's good, playing good, they're gonna capitalize on it every time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So hopefully that doesn't happen going forward.
Yeah.
You know, now they're going to be well prepared and all those things. But no, that was just something that was out there. So just wanted to address that
Oh yeah,
quickly.
yeah. Because there was the thing where Mark DeRosa was talking with his teammates on the MLB Network on the hot stove, and was like, "Yeah, we already clinched we clinched our ticket, we still gonna try to win." And it was kind of like, but then the team came out flat, and then at the end he was like, "Yeah, no, I misread the math or what are the calculations."
Yes. I mean,
And
I don't think it should be coming down to run differential anyway. But
but
you know, if you were prepared, then you wouldn't have lost by.
Right.
You know, luckily they did come back in that game, but they ultimately ended up losing 8-6.
Yeah,
But imagine if they would have lost like 8-1, 8-2, then nothing more was guaranteed. Nothing more would have been guaranteed after that. So just got to be careful with that going forward. Mark DeRosa, please bounce back. And tomorrow night, USA versus Canada. Canada, I expect that to be a good matchup. A lot of underrated players over there with Canada. I know they have Cal Quantrill as a starting pitcher. I don't know if he's going to be pitching tomorrow night, but we'll see. And see, NITHIN has just dropped some news on us, so we'll read that now. Breaking news: my team and I just booked our newest client, Jace Miner, pitching prospect who played in the MLB Draft League for the NYYMania show tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Awesome. There we go. Is he kind of similar to
with Malik Abdul? Yep.
Malik Abdul, yes.
Yeah. So, awesome. But the cool thing about Chase is that he has the upper hand with colleges. He pitched for Wichita State and also Oklahoma baseball, which is the top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
And, he played in the MLB Draft League, and we're trying to get him opportunities in the major leagues and also, what do you call it? Independent ball, anywhere, but we're focused on the affiliate ball for major leagues for him too, for Jace.
Yeah. And it's no, it's awesome, and we look forward to having him on tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
So I believe tomorrow the Yankee game is going on at 1 o'clock. So obviously that will be a perfect time for that interview tomorrow at 12. So you get back-to-back shows, guys. You get interview with Jace Miner at 12 p.m. and then the play-by-play tomorrow at 1 p.m. for the Yankee game. I believe they're playing the Braves tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Yes, they are. So that game will be broadcasted, and you guys will see that game right after the interview tomorrow. And then, of course, tomorrow night, you got the USA against Canada game. So 3 shows tomorrow. And then also don't forget tonight, our entertainment show, Chef Nick, Katharina Michio, Joe, and maybe some other surprises too will come up tonight at 8 p.m. over there on the entertainment show. But guys, any final thoughts?
Hey guys, great job, Evan, and everyone here, Nithin and Sean Browning. I do have a programming note for tomorrow. So while everything's going on at around 10:30 p.m., I will be going live on YouTube Live, and I'm gonna be going one-on-one with the match of Rhea Ripley going up against Jay Cargo for the women's undisputed WWE championship. It's a big match leading into WrestleMania, and like last week, I did John Cena. Listen to me. I did Cody Rhodes winning the title again, and this week I'm gonna make a prediction that Rhea Ripley will win the title tomorrow night. So come and join us for a little bit for some wrestling action as we take you through that journey that leads out to WrestleMania on World Sports Mania.
What time tomorrow?
It should be coming on around 10:30 tomorrow night on with me on YouTube Live at around 10:30, and the match should be about 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah. By the way, another cool thing about our client Jace, who's coming on tomorrow, he's a left-handed pitcher with the sidearm delivery. So.
All right. Well, thank you, Nithin, for that. But great job, guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you soon. So. Again, everyone, a lot coming on. Also, another thing, everyone, tomorrow we're going to be, everything goes okay around 5 p.m. We should be hopefully totally wired for the new phone system that's coming in, so you guys can call into the show. That will be unveiled on our membership show that's going to be announced the minute that we have the number, we have everything intact. So everybody become a member, or everybody in the membership, you'll be able to call us up and ask the questions, and you guys work it out with us, and then we put it on the air. So there is so much. The head is spinning, but I enjoy it because I love bringing the best to all of our fans and our chat here. So thank you again. And guys, continue what you're doing, which is an amazing job. And I thank each and every one of you. So we'll talk to you guys soon, and we'll see you with Chef Nick tonight.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just go into some final thoughts here, guys, if you have any.
First, obviously, guys, stay tuned. We have a lot of things happening. My team and I are working on multiple things, so stay tuned for that. Great job. Keep up the great work, everyone. And stay tuned for the shows tonight. It's going to be a fun show with Chef Nick and all. And stay tuned for more. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I mean, guys, it was a great stream, everyone. The chat, you were awesome. And, we got Yankees and we got World Baseball Classic quarterfinals. And then obviously that's going to wrap up soon. And hey, we're only what, a week, 2 weeks from opening day.
Yep. 13 days. Lucky 13.
Yeah. 13 days till spring training. So baseball fever, do you have it? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Team USA. Let's go Team Italy. Thank you, everybody, for joining this morning. Appreciate you guys as always. And we'll see you guys later tonight. Chef Nick, Catherine Amicio, Joe, and possibly some other surprises as well. But until then, see you guys very soon. Have a great day.